doing the core and cardio day on our Stronger You or 6 weeks Stronger You. There's a cardio option of doing circuits, sprint intervals. If you have a bike, an assault bike, a rower, or a treadmill, you can do sprint intervals for, what do I have? I think it's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds of rest. And you're going to do that for 6 to 8 rounds. Or you'll have to look at the program, what the time is for that. Or you can choose one of these movements between a kettlebell swing, mountain climbers, or burpees. And again, this one, you'll go 40 seconds on, 20 seconds to rest. And you're going to go 6 to 8 rounds of that. Okay. So for a kettlebell swing, if you have a kettlebell, I'll just talk through form with kettlebells, mountain climbers, and burpees. If we're going to do a kettlebell swing, we're going to take our feet just a little further than hip width distance apart. I'm going to bring that kettlebell out in front of me a few inches, and I'm going to hinge my hips like I'm doing a deadlift. So I'm closing the door behind me. I'm hinging my hips, pressing my hips back to close that door, bending the knees, and then I'm going to reach for that kettlebell. So this is my setup stance for a kettlebell swing. Chest up, hips back, and then I'm going to pull my kettlebell back and use my hips to swing. Bring it back, chest up, use those hips to drive and swing. And hands are just lightly gripping because the hips are doing the work. Okay, so that's if we choose to do kettlebell swings, we'll go 6 to 8 rounds, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And I chose that one this morning. That one was rough, but it's good. It's good to get uncomfortable, especially when you don't do a lot of cardio like me. The other option would be mountain climbers. Okay, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 6 to 8 rounds. You're going to drive that knee into the chest and you're alternating. Okay, in a plank, I'm not lifting my hips up and I'm not drooping my hips to the floor. I have a solid hollow plank and I'm going to drive knees to chest, keeping those shoulders above the wrists, breathing through it. And then the last option is burpees. So a burpee would be jump, hands come down, I jump or step back to a plank, push up, and then I'm going to jump or step my feet to the outsides of my hands, come back up. Do it again. Okay, those are your options for